Let's talk about some summer essentials. Now there's a bunch of different options that you can go with, and these are just 10 that I would recommend. A lot of them smell fresh, clean, and easy to wear in high heat. Let's start it off with Tom Ford Oud Mineral. This one is a bit challenging, so you gotta kind of like that marine oud kind of smell, but it's very high class, very elegant. The notes are sea salt, some sea notes, oud, seagrass, some fern, styrax, amber, musk, and pink pepper. So this one is really, really good. I was wearing this one in Florida, high humidity, high heat, and this one was just, it was sticking around, it was smelling elegant, it smelled like the beach, it smelled like this nice woody character, salty vibes, marine, ozonic, and everything about this I just simply love. It carries through the air quite nice. It has this like ambroxan kind of smell to it, musky, nice pink pepper in here, but it's very ozonic and just pleasant to be around. Really great stuff. It is a bit challenging. If you are not familiar with it, I would say go try it out at like Sephora before you buy it, but it's highly recommended from me. All right, the next one is from Mansaret's Lemon Lime. The main things you're gonna find with it are lemon, lavender, orange, and in the mid, you're gonna have some white florals, some geranium, amber, and in the base you have some oak moss and some white musk. Now the oak moss in the base is not over dominant. It's more musky than oak moss, but the main thing with this one is you're gonna get white florals and that lemon character. A lot of citrus, a lot of musky, and you get that almost kind of like a fresh spiciness in here as well, but the main thing is that nice musk in there. It's clean, it's fresh, it's robust, and it actually sticks around for a very long time too. It smells like summertime. Excellent for the high heat and excellent for smelling like a clean, sophisticated man. You gotta like lemon though. It might come across to some as lemon cleaner, lemon pledge allegiance to the lemon.
With a little lemon twist.
I don't think that. I think it smells very fresh and clean. Very nice though. Now, I was a little indifferent about to put this one on because this version that I have is discontinued. So this bottle is discontinued, but I guess they do have another one that they're pushing, Profondo, so they would have a different bottle. So the notes for this one would be sea notes, some aquatic nature, some bergamot, green mandarin, some nice green elements in the mid, you know, some cypress, some lavender, and then in the base you have some mineral notes, musk, patchouli, and amber. But if you can't find this one, any of the Acqua di Gios are really nice. I think honestly, if you find the one that you really like, go with that one. Acqua di Gio is kind of a mall fragrance, so you can go to the mall and actually try them all out and pick the one that you really love, and then maybe buy it online because you can get it for a hell of a lot cheaper. But my recommendation would be Profondo. I feel like you can still find this one on discounters, so maybe give it a shot. This one is very marine. It's got some like nice green aspects in here as well. Very good. And it's an excellent summertime fragrance for sure. My other recommendation would be Acqua di Gio Parfum. That one, from what I know, is really nice, and it's kind of a nice take on the Profumo DNA. Go check them out at your local mall, or if you don't have a mall near you, you can always order from the Fragrance Boutique, is linked in the description down below. They sell a bunch of decants and stuff. That's where I pick up a lot of my decants. Oolong Cha is another one from Nishane. This one is a nice tea fragrance. It's got a little bit of a spice in here, but it's mainly citrus, nice fig in here, and a clean musk thing going on as well. And then you also have this like tea nuance. So if you don't like a nice airy light tea fragrance that could come across a little feminine, just a touch on the feminine side, maybe don't pick up this one up because this one has that kind of unisex boundary. But I would not be talking about it if I did not recommend you try it at least. This stuff is really good, and it's a niche perfume, so you smell a little bit more unique than a mall fragrance. But once again, not everybody in the world wears fragrances every day. A lot of people just roll out of bed, put some deodorant on, and then run out the door. So if you take the time to roll out of bed, put some deodorant on, that's the #1 key. And then you spray on a fragrance, you're already ahead of the curve, you're already ahead. And also too, don't get stuck in the trap of buying an expensive fragrance and then only wearing it 2 times out of the year because you only wear it for special occasions. Stop that. Wear your expensive fragrance every day. See how your life improves. All right, the next one is Polo Blue Parfum. I'm really loving this stuff. Mandarin orange, pink pepper, cardamom. Mid notes are lavender, clary sage, vetiver, jasmine, oak, and olibanum patchouli are in the base. Now this one just smells like a clean deodorant. You're gonna smell fantastic. But if that's not your jam, I know a lot of people like to smell unique and this like kind of weird, you know, mixture of like cocoa and vanilla and, you know, musky, whatever. This one doesn't really do that. You're not smelling like a crazy carnival. You're smelling just like a clean deodorant, man. That smells just fantastic. It is Polo Blue, so it is the generic of all generics. I think Polo Blue, it goes Bleu de Chanel and then Polo Blue in terms of the generic scale. But that doesn't stop me from wearing it. I wear this stuff all the time. I've gotten compliments from it. It smells fresh, it smells clean, and I love the way I smell when I wear this, you know, throughout the day. You're just smelling like a phenomenal human being walking around, you know, just smelling amazing. And isn't that what fragrance is designed for? Just to smell really good? I don't know, maybe I'm throwing something out there. All right, the next one is Kenzo Homme, the Eau de Toilette Intense. So there's a bunch of different kinds of these Kenzos. They have the new rebranded one that looks like this bamboo looking bottle. You know, but then they have the other one that's from like the 70s or 80s. I don't even know when it came out, but don't buy those ones. Buy the new reformulated, newer looking bottles. So in the top, you have some C notes, some pink pepper, some spices. And then in the mid, you have some fig tree, some nice vetiver. And in the base, you have some woods and some patchouli. But the main thing is there's a watermelon kind of accord in here, and that comes from Cologne. It's a fragrance molecule, but this one is so clean, it's so airy, and it's so like ozonic, you know, it just smells like the ocean, the sea ocean. I feel like these two, Tom Ford, Oud Mineral, and Kenzo Homme Eau de Toilette Intense, are just the match made in heaven when it comes to smelling like water. And you're probably thinking, smelling like water, that's stupid. You're totally right. I like this stuff a lot. It's very fresh, clean, and it smells like the ocean. It smells like the sea breeze with a nice watermelon. Watermelon on the beach. That's probably a really bad idea. Could you imagine taking a watermelon to the beach and like sand gets up into the watermelon and you're just chewing on sand? That's, ooh. Anyway, this is Hawas Ice. This is the next one. This is super amazing. This has some nice woody aspects to it. There's a kind of a mint accord in here, but it's citrus, fruity, woody, soft, spicy, that kind of thing. So in the top, you have a lot of fruity aspects with that, you know, plum and apple going on. And then you have some orange blossoms, some nice citrus, and then some star anise, giving it that spice edge to it. In the base, you have some driftwood, some moss, some musk, and then amber. If you're looking for the strongest of all of these fragrances, I would say that this one is the strongest. This stuff is just super strong, super potent. It smells fresh, clean, sweet, musky, and just it pushes through the air and knocks everybody out, which is great sometimes. To my discredit, I haven't wore this one a whole lot, but every time I do, I'm like, man, I should wear that more. It's clean, it's robust, you smell just fantastic, and this one does definitely project off, you know, tickles people's nostrils in a good way, good tickling. All right, the next one, I really love wearing this stuff in the summertime. This is a very citrus heavy fragrance, and this is Katra by North Stag. And so you're gonna just smell kind of like citrus fresh with this one. How I put it, you squeeze an orange on your hand and smell it like that. That's the way that this thing smells. You get a little bit more musk kind of things going on in here, but the main thing with this one, very fresh, very clean, and this is like a citrus bomb. Very good for the spring and the summertime. This is an excellent high heat fragrance. You just may have to reapply here and there, but the main thing with it, very fresh citrus and a little musk. All right, the next one is Vibrant Vetiver. It has a nice vetiver character in here. It's not totally off-putting. It's a very fresh and clean kind of vetiver. It doesn't come across earthy or weird by any means. There's a lot of citrus in here, some nice white florals, and it gives it kind of this nice balance. It's almost like this lemon lime soda with this nice vetiver approach to it. The vetiver in here does have a little bit of the vetiver kind of style. And the last one is Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. This stuff is so fantastic for the springtime and the summertime. This carries through the air quite nice. It has a creamy dry down with this tonka bean and vanilla kind of thing. But the main thing with this one, very fresh, aromatic, lively, and one of my favorites of all time. The other one I would recommend is the Edition Blanche version of this whole thing. That one is super nice. It's almost like a lemon meringue pie mixed with this DNA. Mandarin orange, mint, cypress, sage. In the middle you have pepper, and in the base you have tonka bean, musk, sandalwood, cedarwood. Highly recommended from me, but once again, there's so many different fragrances on the market that you could wear for summertime. These are just some of the ones that I would really recommend you try out if you're looking for a last minute fragrance to start smelling good. Let me know in the comments down below, what are some excellent summertime fragrances? Throw a comment down below. Thanks for watching the video. We'll see you next time.